Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Of course, I'm here with our very, very special guest, Tony Roy, coming off a great performance Sunday. I wouldn't, today's Tuesday, so yes, it was Sunday at the Give Back Benefit concert that held in the Performing Arts Center over there in Coral Springs. And trust me when I say, I've watched this man perform, and it brought me back into the mind of some of the greats like the Alton Ellis and the Dennis Brown and the Cool Ruler Gregory. We did get a performance. Ladies and gentlemen, my special guest, Tony Roy.
Blessed love, my brother.
Welcome to the program, man.
It's an honor to be here. Give thanks.
Well, let me ask you this question first and foremost, because I want to kick this and get this out the way.
Yeah.
You have, I see the way how you deal with the audience, I see the way how you perform. That to me is not something that happened overnight. How long now you have been doing entertainment?
Well, like I always say, like Bob said, we started out crying,
Yeah.
So we got a lot of years under my belts, Okay. I've been doing this from school days.
And when we say school days, what are we talking about?
We're talking about from in the
15 years ago and 20 years ago.
More than 15 years. More than 15 years, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've been doing this thing from early 80s.
Early 80s?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Early 80s.
You've been doing it because some people migrate a long time, Some people migrate recently. So you've been doing it since you migrated, reside overseas, or have been doing it?
No, we've been doing it from back home.
Okay.
And talking about migration, I migrated to stay in the state permanently 97.
97. That's a long time to you.
Yeah, and I've been doing that way before that. Because in all honesty, my first tour to the US was 85.
That's another long time.
That's another long time.
You man is a seasoned vet then.
I mean, like I told you, I started out crying. You know what I mean? So, when I said I got a lot of years under my belt.
Yes.
It's a long time coming.
So that explain, the way how you deal with there's a lot of rehearsal that went in.
A lot of work.
A rehearsal for the show.
No.
It's been a long time coming.
Long time coming. Like it's so funny because I was talking to one of my fans earlier today, and she said to me, I'm very proud, to see the works, and I say, yeah, it's been a while, and like I told people, the very first time I went in front of a microphone to start singing,
yes,
the first 2 words of the song didn't come out of my mouth because I was so shy and so scared. And I said, give thanks to my band leader because he taught me, Lassell Boozy Grant, big respect to him. Because he was my band leader and my school teacher from back in high school days, and he taught me, he showed me the ropes, how to deal with the crowd, to overcome the stage fright and the nervousness. So
yes,
over the years we learned how to deal with that. So because at first we couldn't look in the audience eyes, what I mean? No, we couldn't do that. But he taught me, never ever turn your back to the audience. Always front them, but there's a way how to deal with them front way while not staring them in the eye. Yeah, and then gradually after the years go by, you learn how to do that, so you can even look them in the eyes, dead in the eyes, and communicate with them. So it takes some time.
I love the interaction. You interact with them this past Sunday. Also, the band. That wasn't your band that you work with, but it just showed the diversity and skill.
It's the first time working with them.
Working with that band.
Very first time.
Yeah, and you do it like your band where you work with.
You see, there we go again, because it takes years of working on stage with different musicians and your own band, so you learn how to adjust.
True.
And deal with the thing. So
years of experience.
Yeah, man.
So all right, Your first recording session, how was? Could you walk us down that because if that was your stage, being nervous, then what was it like when you do your first recording?
The first recording was with my band back home in Jamaica. It was a long experience. It was back in the days when the studio have to be so tight that no breeze from outside. Yeah, no breeze from outside could enter because it would create a disturbance.
Yes.
You know.
Where was this, by the way? In Kingston, or?
This was in Kingston, a studio called Sound Studio.
Okay.
I think it was on Oak Road back in the days. Cause I was young then,
yeah.
You know. And then we move on from there to Dynamic Sounds.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And that's where we did our first album. And to be honest with you, most of those tracks never really touched the street from that recording.
Yeah? What was the name you guys used to go by?
We used to go by the name of Chosen People.
Chosen
People.
Okay.
Yes.
So you were the lead?
I was the lead singer and the drummer at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were also the drummer too?
Yeah.
So you play an instrument? I'm really bad boy trying this one.
Yeah, honestly, I played drums for 16 years professionally, you know.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, back home, and then I came here retired from drumming.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I decided to take up the vocal and focus on the vocal fully.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, when I came here, it was very hard to get into a band as a vocalist because every band have them vocalists. And I'm talking about in Maryland, you know?
Yes.
So I end up having to reside back to the drum again.
Yeah.
And I played drums for like 2 years with a band, and they didn't know I could sing.
A reggae band?
Yeah.
Or okay.
A reggae band, and they didn't know I could sing. Yeah.
So it was. So one night the lead singer catch cool and catch a flu, and he decided to say
no.
Okay.
No.
Not one of those scenarios.
No. What happened is I was getting ready for rehearsal that evening, and one of the background vocalists called me and said, "Hey Tony, can you give me a ride to rehearsal?" And I said, "Sure," because our car wasn't working properly.
Yeah.
So on the way to rehearsal now, I was playing a cassette tape in the car.
You know that's a long time.
Yeah.
Cassette.
So when she heard the songs on the tape that I was playing, she said, "Oh, I love that Dennis Brown," and I laughed.
Yeah.
And she said, "Tony, why you laugh?" I said, "Because that's not Dennis Brown, you know." She said, "You crazy, Tony. I know Dennis Brown voice. I've been listening to Dennis Brown for years, so you can't tell me nothing." I said, and I laugh again. So the next song came out, and she said, "Oh, that's a Freddie McGregor, a new one. I never heard that one." Then I laugh again.
And it was Tony.
It was Tony Roy. So she said, "Tony, you can sing?" I said, "Yeah, man, I can sing, man. You know, I do a little thing."
Yeah.
You know, cause that's me. I don't really, you know.
So humble.
Yeah. So, believe me, when I reached rehearsal, man, she didn't even come out of the car good. As soon as she get out the car, man, she rushed to the bass player and the leader. I said, "You know Tony can sing?" And he laughed. And said, "Benjamin, you can sing?" I said, "I do a little thing, you know." And he said, "All right, let me hear, you know." So I said, "All right, get on the drums," and I asked for a certain rhythm and start blow a couple of tunes, man. And he said, "Man, you're gonna have to start singing on the shows, you know." And that's where it started.
Yes.
And I end up play with them for a couple of years, and then roll over to another band, and eventually we end up doing my own band, which is now Yard Link.
Yard Link.
Yes, so
okay.
Yard Link is my resident band that we been traveling from 05.
Okay.
You know.
It's been a cool minute now.
Yeah. So I give thanks for them, and the bands before I do give thanks for them.
Everybody
also,
who actually contribute to the journey.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
Yeah.
No regrets, you know.
Of course.
It's just a strength and honor. and
And
appreciation.
it goes on with many other greats in the business like yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Roy, let me ask you this question. The business in Maryland,
Mm-hmm.
how is it for musicians?
Well, to be honest with you, it used to be much better than what it is now. It's a little bit on the slow side, and it all started
Is it
from
because of the change of the music?
Not really. It started from the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
The pandemic.
Gotcha.
Since the pandemic, a lot of things changed up. A lot of
Yeah.
places went out of business, and but for right now,
Yeah.
it's kind of picking up a little better. After the pandemic, and things kind of picking up a little, but not as strong as what it was before.
Yes.
So now that we're approaching spring and going on towards summer, hopefully things will get
So
a little better.
for one, say we're in town and we're looking for a nice place to go.
Mhm.
Where does the band normally work out on a regular?
Well, we
have
work-
a home venue.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We used to have that, but
Okay.
that kind of changed up
Change
right now.
because of the
So,
whole pandemic thing.
mhm.
Oh,
So we do. It's like wherever we get the work, we do it right now.
all right.
And right now we gearing up.
will have them one place soon. One
Yeah.
day.
We gearing up to do some stuff down by the ocean,
Yeah.
Ocean City, Maryland,
Yes.
for the summer coming up. We do have some gigs lined up for that and
Okay.
stuff like that. And also we book for the Cherry Blossom Festival
Right.
on the 30th of this month coming up. So,
Okay.
it's kind of looking up right
I
now.
love that.
Yeah, man.
I love that. Ladies and
Looking
gentlemen, if you're just joining us, Tony Roy, my special guest, Mr. Tony Roy. There's a song called Bad Boy Johnny. Look it up. Trust me, I love the context. I love the message, as a matter of fact, because
Give
that
thanks.
song have a message.
Definitely.
What were you thinking when you sit down to pen that song? Was it an experience with a friend of yours named Johnny, or it's just something that you're just watching the telly one day and just say, I'm going to have to make people aware of this thing around.
Well, it's a combination. It's a combination. A friend, a close friend of Johnny, by the name of Johnny,
Yes.
is also involved.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's happening at a time then when my little area was getting real rough.
Okay.
And it brought back the memories of when Johnny was getting out there real bad also.
Yes.
And I could remember when we grew up together at school and Johnny was behaving a certain way, and after I realized what was going on in my area, I said, as the same way Johnny used to behave until
Yes.
Johnny get trapped. So it started at a club one night. I was performing and I heard a certain rhythm. The band was playing. I was grooving on a certain rhythm and I just started to freelance.
Yes.
And I just started to throw certain lyrics, and after listening back the recording of the show, I said to myself, that's a nice chorus and it's a reality chorus.
Yes.
So I just put back the pen and the paper together and write it like that. But it's a real true story.
Yeah, you can tell.
You
You
know.
can tell that it have one of these things that you can listen to it and say to yourself that, I don't want to get caught like Johnny.
Exactly.
It does have a message. And I tell people all the while that our musicians are definitely professors. They are teachers.
Yeah.
If you listen real good to those who do those kind of songs like yourself and the band does, they can tell that we can learn from these things.
Definitely. I try to do that, I try to pen songs that people can gravitate to.
Yes.
Because even my next single that's out there right now, I don't know if you heard it, Loneliness Again.
Yes, I heard it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
released on the 1st of March.
I heard it.
A lot of people heard that song and they were like, first thing they do, they look at me and say, "Are you lonely?" I say, in all honesty, like you said,
Yes.
a true musician and a artist then don't necessarily have to have that personal experience
No,
of certain
no.
things, you know.
True.
Sometimes it's what he heard.
We can hear it, we can
yeah.
sit down and watch a thing happening, and we know how to
Yes.
bring. It's like, for example, I tell a lot of persons where we sit down and have some reason, and I'm saying that, especially when the name Bob Marley and the Wailers come up, I'm saying, for me, and this is my personal opinion, Peter Tosh is the better vocalist to me, you know, than Bob, you know. But the difference is, Bob is the better messenger.
Yeah.
Him know how to carry that message, and you get the message quicker through his way than you would with Peter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But vocal wise, Peter more melodic to me than Bob is. So here we are now with this conversation, and you know, watching, you know, players of instruments and singers and songwriters like yourself, you know, getting, you know, you see the masses out there, and you see what the weakness, and you see what is needed.
Yeah.
And me, as a person to walk up and I talk to them, and them nah get it.
Yeah.
But as I come and I play Bad Boy Johnny, them understand clearly. While this is exactly what I was saying to you.
Right.
But Tony Roy have a much better way of presenting it to you through songs.
Through
you know
songs,
what I mean?
yeah.
That's why them say word sound power.
Yeah. And it's so funny because I was talking to a background vocalist the other day, and she was actually saying the same thing, you know. Like a professor will go up there, and he or she will be preaching the same thing over and over again, and the student would take so long to
comprehend what it is that person is saying.
But if he or she had put it into a song,
oh my goodness,
you know,
it's a rap.
Before they even finish, the student will be singing it.
Yeah,
you know.
So that, you know, Tony, tells me the weight that you guys have to carry as musicians.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes. And that is why we really and truly have to be careful.
True of the message you're saying out there. That is
of
right.
The message that we put out.
That is so true.
You know, because one thing I learned from back in the days as a kid growing up, a song doesn't really have to be a hit as it come out.
No. That's true.
You know, but if you continue, you wake up in the morning and you hear a song playing, say 9 o'clock in the morning, and by 12 o'clock you hear another DJ playing the same song.
Right.
Before the day is over, you hear another DJ playing the same song. And it's a thing that continue right through the week. Even if you don't like the song, automatically one day you start singing a verse out of that song.
True.
Because it's stuck in your head.
True.
You know?
It happens to me.
Yeah.
And I tell the Flexx this all the while. I remember one time I was driving to North Carolina, either North Carolina or Virginia, and there was this song, the worst song I've ever heard in my life, a song called Versace. The entire song, verse, chorus, Versace, 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 Versace. I like my Versace, and that's the song. And did you know I hear it like probably 8 or 10 times from Florida all the way to Virginia. And on my way back, I'm searching for Versace. Nobody's decision. And that song become an hit.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, that's how songs used to become a hit back in the days, by continuous playing. You know, you wake up in the morning, you hear the song.
Yes.
Noontime, you hear the song, and you know, etc. Right through the week, you keep hearing the
same song.
You know, people gravitate to it just like that.
And this is how we learn as human beings too. Because I remember growing up, you know, we used to at the back of the book, you know them time there you have the timetable at the back of the book and all those other charts, and we'd have to recite our
oh my God,
timetable.
Oh my God.
And we do it in like song 1 + 1, 2 + 2, 2 + 2 is 4, 2 + 4 is 8, 2 + 8 is 16, and we do it in songs like rhythm.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how we could memorize it.
Oh my God, those were the days.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that's the
stuck in
power
your
of
head.
music, man. The power of music, I'm telling you.
And you wanna hear something now? Because of how things change. They say change is good, but sometimes change can be very dangerous.
True.
Because those are the days where you memorize those things in your head so often that when it comes to exam time and things, you know, they take away the books from you,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And you have to remember that.
Memorize
you don't have
it.
any calculator
No.
and all those stuff, so you have to study.
True.
You know?
I have sing that in songs.
But now we're depending on the phone,
Yep.
the calculator,
Yes.
and all those stuff. You don't remember the simple timetables.
No.
Back in the days, we have to remember the timetables from 1 straight up until the 13 times. And we didn't
True.
have
We
13
didn't have
times
13 times.
on the book. It
Yeah.
stopped at 12.
Yes.
And we have to remember 13 times.
Johnny. Bad Boy
Can you
Johnny.
imagine?
The singer from Bad Boy Johnny is here with us, ladies and gentlemen. The man
Yeah.
himself, Tony Roy. We'll take a quick break and come right back. When we come right back, we'll draw a conclusion. But trust me, it get more interested. We're soon forward.
Sure, sure.
Johnny gone, Johnny gone, bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, yeah. While a bad company and get in a trouble, no him gone, up a dove cat. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, no him gone, 6'6". He wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she say, why go to school? He wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she say, why go school? Bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone. Bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone. Yes, follow bad company and get in a trouble. Though him gone, up a dove cat. Follow bad company and get in a trouble. Though him gone, 6'6". Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why go to school? Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him.
On Saturday, April 27, 2024, Black Culture and Flavors Entertainment presents Dynamic Reggae Explosion by 3 legends and friends coming together to celebrate Culture College Earth Day celebration. Live performances by Leroy Sibbles, Admiral Tibet, Monty Morris, Empress Eunice,
sweet vibration.
Mr. Pinnacle,
Every time I think of you, girl,
and the birthday boy himself, Culture College. They will be all backed by the popular band. Your music will be driven by DJ Marlon from Motivate Sound and is hosted by G Cole. That's Saturday, April 27th at Luxurious Ballroom, which is located at 3500 Northwest 15th Street in Lauderdale. Doors open at 8 p.m. Showtime 9 p.m. sharp. It's Dynamic Reggae Explosion. Don't forget, this is also a pay-per-view event, so get your pay-per-view tickets right now at flexfm.online.
Welcome to Kingston Grill, your authentic Jamaican cuisine. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Here is our daily menu: breakfast, lunch, dinner. Come and get your taste of Jamaica. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
GCM Mortgage LLC. Home ownership made easy. Why, you may ask? Hey, that's easy. We'll do the work for you. At GCM Mortgage LLC, we eliminate the lengthy loan process. We pre-approve all borrowers within hours and provide a preliminary approval document to present with your purchase contract. GCM Mortgage LLC offers some of the lowest rates and makes the mortgage loan process as easy as ABC. Quick and straightforward for borrowers seeking a mortgage in the Florida area. Whether you are a first-time home buyer acquiring your dream home or an investment property, property, refinancing an outstanding loan, or consolidating debt. Our profoundly experienced team of mortgage experts can help you take that first step towards a financial solution. GCM Mortgage LLC is conveniently located at 23257 North State Road 7. That's number 200, Boca Road Town, Florida. Our numbers are 954-657-1882. That's 954-657-1882. At GCM Mortgage LLC, we turn your dreams into reality. Start your loan process today.
Hi, I'm Marco with Flexx TV. Did you know you can watch Flexx TV on any Roku or Fire Stick television? Just download Carob 24 on any Roku or Fire Stick device, and you can watch Flexx TV 24 hours, 7 days a week.
So, what are you waiting for? Go download our Carob 24 app and watch us right from your TV. Thank you for continuing to support Flexx TV.
Hey, good to see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm still here with my special guest, Tony Roy, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, our show today is one of those that it's a learning experience for me, you know, sitting here with the veteran in the business. And if you have seen his performance this past weekend, then you'll want to know anywhere that Tony Roy is performing, you want to go, because it's like we get a little teaser. That's what happened this past weekend. We got teased.
Teased. Oh
Yeah.
my God. You got much more coming, you know.
Because one thing I like doing, I like the way you know, the whole show lineup was very good.
Yeah.
The lineup was a very good lineup, you know,
Yeah.
in terms of the artists, both local and international. And it's just that, and I must say this because this is the naked truth. With the stage manager should have scaled off some time from like the intermission. Instead of making the intermission 30 minutes or 20 minutes, let's do 10 minutes so we can get back 10 minutes here and so forth. So artists like yourself and others, because I'm trying to see who, I don't know of one artist who will get a good time to execute. I could see, because I'm looking through the lens and I'm looking, you know, from up top, and I'm saying to myself that the artists them not really get much time to live on. The people that they came out, you know, to see Tony Roy, to see, you know what I mean, the Black Road them. And the thing is, the venue, it's not a Jamaican venue.
Right,
So it's
right.
not like
I learned about that.
we can get say the place booked for 2 hours, and because we artists don't get to perform, we're gonna ask if you have extra for it. They don't work like that there, you know?
No.
So
You know.
that's one of the things. But with everything is an experience, and with everything we learn.
Yes.
Everything that we do in life we learn, and this is another learning process for everybody, you know, and so forth. And one thing I admire with the artists them, they realized that time wasn't enough, and they never mind scaling down their performance, so that other artists can get a little time too. I love that unity, man.
I did that.
Yes,
Because
I love that.
To be honest with you, me especially, at first I heard of a much longer time for me.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, I heard that it's going to be shorter. And I said, okay, well, it's what it is. So I just got to make the best out of it.
What it is. I love that.
I didn't come out and argue or whine. And I said, no. You know?
I love that, man. It was a benefit concert, and it was for a cause, you know?
Yes.
And
so.
I love it. I love it. So you have a single that you just released.
Yes.
And it's more about love.
Yes.
This one is more about love.
it's
Lovers can relate to this one.
Yes, yes, it's a diverse thing of me, you know. not the usual Tony Roy.
Not the usual Tony Roy.
No.
This one is outside the box.
Yeah, this one is outside the box, and I mention it as a difference.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
This one is called Loneliness Again.
Loneliness.
Yes, and it's available on all digital platforms, you know.
Loneliness is available on all digital platforms.
Loneliness again.
Loneliness again.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to ask you this question now because we know you're someone that writes from the heart, you know.
Yes.
Was this an experience of yours personally? Because a lot of people think loneliness can come from many different angles, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean it comes from that you don't have a spouse or anything, you know. Loneliness can mean that, you know, your kids them gone now and I just your wife you alone there by yourself now, and
That's
it can
true.
mean many different things, but it's all you interpret it, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
What is your interpretation? I'm glad Tony Rice here, so I'm not fair if not but it. We can get it from the source.
Well, to be honest with you, I've been asked that question from the get-go. You know, the first time people hear the song, and I was like, they look at me, are you lonely? You know, so it's not strange for you to ask me that question. You know?
Right.
But no. And like I said to a lot of people, sometimes, artists don't necessarily have to write something that they personally experience,
but it can come from somewhere else.
A vision, and sometimes you just sit down and, you know, think about something that somebody else can be going through. True that. Put it like that, and sometimes, you know, people hear the song and they say, wow, that person was thinking about me when they wrote that song, because I'm going through the same situation, you know what I mean?
Tony Ryan, I can't tell you how much song as a youth growing up that I'm going through a predicament, and here comes a song from nowhere. Start to explain everything that I'm going through. And I'm saying, this man must have worked with some Obia man or something. How the artist you know exactly what I go through.
Yeah, man. So it's one of them.
Yes.
It's one of those experience, but not a personal experience.
But not a personal one.
Not a personal experience.
So, my producer, do we have that song on deck? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to share this one with you if you haven't heard it before. I want you to take some time out and listen to this song, Loneliness Again.
Loneliness Again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Loneliness Again by Tony Ryan.
Loneliness again, loneliness again, loneliness again, loneliness again, loneliness again. Whoa, love. Whoa. You have gone away too long now, and it's giving me a down feeling. I don't know how long I can do it, don't know how long now, but out of true love I'm holding on. I don't wanna lose my grip, baby, but this feeling of emptiness is killing me, honey. Don't know what to do, don't know what to say. I can't take it no more, no more, no more. When are you coming back home? When are you? I wanna know now. When are you coming back home? Somebody tell me. When are you coming back home? Can't take it no more. When are you coming back home? When are you? It's been too long. I don't know how to face another day without you, baby. I can see the sun is rolling down. In other words, it's getting dark. That means loneliness is coming again. Another day without you by my side. Get into my head now, really driving me crazy. Somebody tell me now what to do now, what I should say. Oh gosh, when are you coming back home? I wanna know, when are you coming back home? Somebody tell me now, when are you coming back home?
When are you coming back home?
Yes,
I
indeed.
tell you, boy. Loneliness again. For those of you who are in a relationship or for those of you who are working overseas, you can relate to
Definitely.
that kind of situation too as well. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Ryan, make sure you get that. It's available on the digital platforms.
All
out there.
digital platforms.
It's called Loneliness Again by
Loneliness
Tony Roy.
Again.
All right, and all digital platforms, ladies and gentlemen, you can go support the movement. So many, please buy a copy. The problem that we're having here, especially in our community, meaning our reggae music community, we were quicker to download it and so forth, but to purchase it, it will go a long way. It will encourage the artists.
True.
In a financial way to go out and produce, because this business is more independent now than anything else. So sometimes you find out you're not hearing from your favorite artist. It's not that they're still not working, it's the finance they need to go and record and to give it that sound that you listen to just now.
Yes.
That professional sound.
Yes.
You know, that's not the sound that you get come from a little bathroom, makeshift studio or anything like that. No,
for real.
This is something you have to go in your pocket and pay for. So let us do our part by go to Amazon, CD Baby, Spotify, any one of them you have your favorite place of purchasing songs, and grab a copy, man, for real.
Yes.
Just forget about one of them little double whopper burger there for today. a good song.
I appreciate that.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man.
I like what you're doing, man.
It goes
And the fact that you're doing it, and I'm happy that you don't get discouraged along the way, because I know this business sometimes the artists them get discouraged because of many different obstacles, brother. Whether you got tour and a promoter hold back, and it's some things where happen to artists. A lot of people understand, but artists have to keep up with our. Sometimes you wonder how artists still in the business.
It's true,
It has to be something deep within.
That's true, man.
You know, that keep you fueling in a sense to continue to do what you do. And I think it's you, the people, why the artists.
Yes, and the love. You know, I personally have a certain love for music. Where it's numberless. I can't measure it.
Yes.
You know, and it's an inborn thing that I can't give up.
Right.
Because personally for me, if it was just about the money in music, I would have stopped that long time. Long time.
True.
You know what I mean? I remember doing a show, and after the show, there was no transportation to take us home.
Wow.
Yeah. And there was no food for us to eat.
Whoa. These are the things.
You know? And I'm talking about early in the days, you know. And what I personally had to eat that night was some Sybil orange.
Sybil orange. I bet you don't understand what that. If you understand what Sybil orange is, then you'll know what Tony Roy is talking about.
And how did I get those Sybil orange? We did a show in a schoolroom where they had a skit.
Yes.
A drama skit, and they use the Sybil orange to replace some real oranges.
Okay.
And after everything was over and done, those Sybil orange was lying around. No, this ain't no joke thing. This is real.
They were lying around.
Yeah. So when we look around, and
that's the only thing you guys saw.
Every store and every shop closed hours a night, and no food, no transportation to take us home. We have to bounce it on some hard bench to sleep.
Yes.
And hungry is not something where
you can compromise.
Can be,
like,
you know what I mean? Guys, I personally, when it comes to music, I perform hungry, and the music will fill the belly. But you see, after the music finished, after the performance finish, you know, that hungry is back again, and it's back on a different gear. If you understand what I'm saying. So when you say I have to turn to some Sybil orange,
yes,
and I'm not gonna lie to you, those were like real orange. Those sibling orange was sweet.
You
I
know-
don't know if it's
you
because
know-
of
you know-
the situation.
Probably because I didn't mean I'm gonna come back 2 times.
You
4 months,
understand what I'm
but
saying?
it have become sweet.
I remember I turned to my bass player and I said, "Hey, yo, you want a piece?" He said, "No." And similar, I said, "No, it's similar. I'm hungry."
But you know
Yeah,
what?
man.
That helped contribute to the journey, you know.
Oh, you mean,
Yes,
man?
man.
You mean?
For real. It's a part of the journey.
Yeah, man.
As musicians, a lot of people don't understand what musicians go through when they go
Yeah,
on the road, man. Trust
I
me.
remember
Ken.
one next night again,
Yeah.
I was coming from a show, and the transportation that we were traveling with had a flat tire on the rear,
Yeah.
and it was a open back under truck.
Oh.
And the driver turned to us and said, "You don't have a spare." What? And he not leaving his truck on the road like that with all those equipment. Of course, we couldn't afford for that. So believe it or not, 5 miles we had to lift. We're protecting his tire.
Yeah.
And we have the truck full of equipment. And we had to lift that side of the flat tire
Yeah.
and push with him. Literally walk with the truck. Hey,
5
man.
miles.
5 miles.
lot. And that the kind of truck you talk is not a light truck, you know, Tony. No. No, man.
Yeah, so it's some serious journey, man. And we never give up.
And those are the experiences that bring you to where you are
man.
today.
Yeah,
my
man. I
brother.
remember all those days and I said, well, hey, I've been through all those stuff and I still love the music and will never give up in the music.
Of course.
So,
I tell you, Tony Wright probably have story for days.
Yeah,
where
man.
this is concerned. ladies
Long
and
time
gentlemen.
coming.
I'm telling you.
Joke.
Now,
to you.
I would encourage you to continue to encourage the artists, ladies and gentlemen. Your YouTube page is Tony Wright.
Yeah, Tony Wright.
Tony Wright. So most of the materials you can go and watch them on Tony Wright. You can go and stream them on Spotify as well. And because it's now a thing when artists get X amount of stream on these platforms, just go there, go watch them, and the numbers go up. Once the numbers go up, we're living in a time where it's a numbers market now. You know what I mean? Once the numbers go up, then it works good for the artist as well.
Sure.
So a new single, Loneliness Again. Yeah, that just dropped, and it's currently in the process of working on some new materials now. So soon and very soon, an EP will be coming our way shortly.
For sure.
All right. So we can look out for that. Tony Roy, my brother.
It's a joy.
Thanks very much, man,
It's
for
a
sharing
joy.
this platform with me and sharing your experience with us. You know what I mean?
It's an honor for you to have me here today, man.
No problem, man. And we're looking forward to see the
Share
man
the
again when
journey,
you're in
you know.
town, because
Yeah,
we
man.
know that he's not from South Florida.
No.
But he does have relatives and friends here and fans, of course, in South Florida.
Yes.
So we're looking forward when the next show drop in Florida to see you again.
I would love that because actually Sunday was my first time performing in South Florida.
Yes?
Yeah, very, very first time performing in South Florida.
And you think that told the man deal with the place. This is a regular place to come perform.
Man,
For real.
I've never performed nowhere in Florida before. Nowhere.
I love
You
that.
know, I just have family here, but
Yeah.
never performed here before.
He's no stranger
You
to the
know?
business. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't be a stranger to Tony.
All right.
I'm going to leave you with this video. I like it. Bad boy Johnny.
Looking forward
Real.
to come back and do the thing again. Proper.
Proper.
More proper.
More time.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
We're going to put out some word out there and so
Yeah.
promoters can hear and know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Tony Right. Thanks, my brother.
Definitely.
Blessings,
man.
yeah?
All right. Peace out.
Continue success. Here's Bad Boy Johnny again, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorite from Tony Right.
Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone. Bad boy Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, yeah. Just the other day, me hear a news flash. Say bad boy Johnny get shot. Just the other day, me hear a news flash. Say bad boy Johnny get shot. Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she say, why go to school? Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she say, why you must school? yeah. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, now him gone, up a dove cat. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, now him gone, 6'6". Bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone. Bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, yeah. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, now him gone, up a dove cat. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, now him gone, 6'6". Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why go to school? Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why go school? Bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone. Bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, yes. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, though him gone, up a dove cat. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, though him gone, 6'6". Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why go to school? Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why you must school? Yo, bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone. Bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, yeah. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, no him gone, up a dove cat. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, no him gone, 6'6". Wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why go to school? He wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why you must school? Yo, bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone. Bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, yeah. The other day me hear a news flash, say bad boy Johnny get shot. Just the other day me hear a news flash, say bad boy Johnny get shot. Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why go to school? Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why you must school? Yeah, follow bad company and get in a trouble, no him gone, up a dove cat. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, now him gone, 6'6". Bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone. Bad boy Johnny, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, yes. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, now him gone, up a dove cat. Follow bad company and get in a trouble, now him gone, 6'6". Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why go to school? Him wouldn't listen to him mother, wouldn't listen to him mother when she said, why you must school? Yeah.
Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, Johnny gone, yeah.
Loneliness again, loneliness again, loneliness again, loneliness again, loneliness again, loneliness again. Whoop, love, whoop, whoop. You have gone away too long now. And it's giving me a down feeling. I don't know how long I can do it. Don't know how long now. But out of true love, I'm holding on. I don't wanna lose my grip, baby. But this feeling of emptiness is killing me, honey. Don't know what to do. crazy. I can't take it no more, no more, no more. When are you coming back home? When are you, I wanna know now. When are you coming back home? Somebody tell me. When are you coming back home? Can't take it no more. When are you coming back home? When are you, it's been too long. I don't know how to face another day without you, baby. I can see the sun is rolling down. In other words, it's getting dark. That means loneliness is coming again. Another day without you by my side. Get into my head now, really driving me crazy. Somebody tell me now what to do now, what I should say. Oh gosh.